And we are live. Woo! Fucking excellent deal yesterday. I made $950. Took us up to 3,800 on a $600 account. But I am I'm gonna have a guy on who I'm interviewing. Look, it's me and me. You guys are coming on. I'm just I don't have my broker open, so I'm like live streaming because it's just by far the easiest way to do it. But once I get my broker up, I'll have to say hi, guys, and tell us where you're from. I'm curious, but I'm gonna have to. Oh, first of all, just tell us the audio is okay and you can hear us and stuff. Everyone can hear us. You guys can hear us. You guys are logging in. You guys are chipping in. It's all good. Oh, it's popping up. You guys are joining. I like it. Audio is good, right? Someone say hello. Someone say yes. Someone say I can hear you, motherfuckers. And we'll dive straight in. Just yeah, it's good, sweet. So just a quick update. Yeah, I had a $945 day, tantalizingly close to $1,000 on CODX, I think it was. Let's just bring it up. CODX, CODX. Oh my God, you gotta be joking. It's in the 170s and it's down 16%. Only I could hold on to the borrows. I was short in the 330s and I was covering. It started, I think it might have been around, no, I don't think it was this late. It was popping back up. Yeah, it was popping back up to 223s and it wasn't breaking this 187 level. So I covered. Obviously now it's an absolute piece of shit junk stock. The market is like producing so much shit. And SAEX, I've got a guy on. I'm going to interview him in a minute. He's going to come on and ask some questions. SAEX has all these like little failed spikes. Like look how it gaps up and gives it all back. The only thing I don't like is like it's a low float, high-ish volume, and I've missed. Like if you are shorting the 350s, risking off the fours, like I get it. And I can't, yo, what's up, guys? And I can't, yeah, like if SAEX has already failed, and I don't want to like it's obviously going to go down to the 240s, 250s, 260s. So like, but just a quick bit. This is the normal research I do. So SAEX, this is just finance, Yahoo Finance. SAEX Exploration announces 42 million of new projects in offshore West Africa, and it reduces its debt. But let's just read between the lines. So today announced two new, because basically, let's just walk you through the process. Screener, top percent gainer, SAEX. Then I go to Yahoo Finance. What does SAEX do? Approximately 42 million in the aggregate are scheduled. So it's basically 2 new projects. But the way that I see it is fine. So 2 new projects, good, well done. But then if you go like, if you look at, hang on, let's get off this. I'll just go back. Like it's nice that it won 2 new projects, but even when it does win projects, if you just look, like it's nothing new that it wins projects. It's always got revenue coming in, but it's actually less and less and less revenue. It always wins projects, but as the problem with SAEX is it can't, and it's earning less and less revenue, and its earnings are less and less. It can't produce the projects effectively for money, which means SAEX. Oh, you're gonna guys wait, and I'm gonna have to short SAEX. Fuck's sake, one sec. See if there's any bar. I'm just gonna check for borrows because it's gonna piss us. I just want to know how many borrows there are, what the price is, because it's such a bad company. I just feel like I have to do it. One sec. Dun. It's down, and I'm hoping for a bounce, but I'll take a small position providing the borrows are low enough. But like it needs to bounce up because like you've got the double bottom here at 316. I'd love to see go to the 350s, and the 350s you've got a really good ad. So all I can really do now is take like 200 shares. SAEX. I just want to know how much the borrows are. $17. That's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap. One sec. I'm just gonna go on. I'll share stocks that trade with you guys for now. Yeah, I mean, I'm fucking. How much do I want to play this? How much? $26. All right, I'm in. All right, fucking, I'm in. 322. The news is crap. The company's not making any money. It always spikes and fails. I've got 200 at 322. I should get filled any second. And I'll take like 200 at 342 as the starter. If they get filled, then I'll look to short more and add more. But my opinion is that it'll just feel shit. It's going to feel already. Hang on. Oh, I didn't even get 320. Fuck's sake, man. 317 short. What? I got 317. Okay, so I'm short 318. What the fuck? And then I've also got another short, say 334, and then we'll just see what happens. What did I get filled there? Oh no, that's bad. What the fuck happened there? That's very bad. I accidentally shorted. How did I accidentally shorted 400? Fuck. That's not good at all. Just give it a second. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens here because I accidentally I'm meant to have a guest on right now and I shorted too much. But it's such a bad stock. Shall I just play it? It's gonna make us have to get more borrows. Fuck it. All right, fuck it. I'm committed. So I've got 1,200. So I'm playing the position higher than I wanted, but I'm playing it the exact same way. But let's see. It's saying I'm down $130. It's because the last was 357. Okay. Cool. And SAEX is terrible, and everything with the market is crashing these days. I accidentally shorted 400 instead of 200, but I don't mind. I think the philosophy is strong. It's a strong setup. It's a bit of a low float, high volume, but I don't like. Yeah, it runs, but it never gaps and runs. Gaps fails. It had this 3-day run here, but the company's doing worse and worse and worse. So I was on 12 million. This was on 12 million. It might trade more than 12 million a day. Oh, it already looks like it's going to trade more than 12 million a day. But the pre-market action's pretty weak. The news is it's just a contract win, but the contract win's not really meaningful when you're losing money every year anyway. I think this will for sure will fail. Scotty Pips, Ari Bud. It's the top percent gainer. Let's just say, I mean, I might take a little bit off because it's the top percent gainer. It's got quite high volume compared to previously. Like when it's gapped and failed, it did what, 12 million. But that's what did it gap? It went from 37. This is a stock that reverse splits. Nah, it's a stock that reverse splits and then dilutes over and over and over. I'm not particularly worried about this as a short, but I am worried about taking big size when I wanted to take it easy today because I had the $1,000 day yesterday, so I don't really want to take big size. But I mean, hopefully, I won't have to make that decision because, guys, I'm nearly at 50 people already. It's amazing. Come on, get it through 50 already in the morning. Yeah, like me entry is 319, so I didn't even how did I only fill 350? And I have 1,200 to short, so I'm a quarter size in. Yeah, I'm still making decisions because this is a lot of volume and the float's low. But every time it does this, it fails, and it's got a history of reverse splits as well. And the news isn't that good, and the revenue is declining. In this market, the way things are going, I think I should probably be aggressive, but not too aggressive. So what time is it now? I'm obviously risking the 380s, but I think I should play the 380s with quite aggressive. These random candles are just fucking people buying and selling at different market prices because they've got like a different deal. Yeah, okay. I'm willing to rate 350. I might go a bit into the red before going to the green, but it could equally just fall apart when as it comes on. It's not showing any real strength right now. Jordan, if you're in, dude, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to WhatsApp you. Jordan's probably watching, dude. I think we're gonna have to maybe do it a little bit after the market. Let's see what happens. I was just texting. Say, dude, I'm sorry. So SAEX, I'm immediately in. I didn't plan to be, and honestly, like it's almost chased. Like you don't want to be shorting into the double bottom. Like I'm shorting into the double bottom here, and I'm shorting at support. It's not the best short, but I'm in very, 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 very small size just to get a position, and ideally it goes higher and I short more, but you don't want it to go too high to the point where it's challenging the 390s pre-market. But yeah, I mean, I'm down $20. I don't give a fuck. But the key is like you want it to come up before it comes down, but you don't want to short too much before it does come up. I'm just getting started to feel this out. It probably will. I mean, my expectation, looking at the news, the chart, the fall in revenue, the way the stock market's going right now, the way it's performed in previous history, I don't even think this will. I definitely don't think this will hit the fours, just because every single sign is bearish. But I also like. I mean, what's me? I've got 1,200 shares. I'm short 350, so I'm a quarter in. But I don't want to be put in a position where I'm like half size at 360 at the open, and it could rip through higher day. Like that's me worst nightmare. And if it starts picking up and picking up, I think I'll just have to take like some shares off and play it like it's going to be more aggressive and then fail. If the volume goes through the roof, then I'll just have to get out altogether. It's looking weird with these 360 prints going through. There's some insider selling. Like this company like does reverse splits and then sells shares at different prices to other people. But I'm not bothered. It's probably an opportunity, and if it does spike to the 350s and then, as it has every other time, gives it all back, it could be another 5, 6, 7, 800, $900,000 day. Or I could have played it too aggressively and been caught out on this one, but I don't think so. And I'll take a $200 loss. But a $200 loss on a 3,000 plus month, it's okay. And I'm $15 right now, so I'm not gonna fucking complain. It's a joke company. Let's see what else is on the screener. Oh, mate, that's the best news ever. To see CEI go above, no, it's not above the close though. Later, bro. I need to see. I don't want SAEX also to be the top percent gainer. I don't want that to be the one that everyone's looking at. I want another star to be of the show. Do you know what I mean? But the market's fiery already. But SAEX is for sure a short. I just don't want to be in too heavy too early. And I'm worried about it like ramping because it's a low float. CEI is another gaps comes down, spikes and fails. 1 day run and fail. I don't know the float on this one. I don't know the news on this one. So I wouldn't be diving in. But we can... I'll tell you what I'll do though. What am I? I'll open my broker, then I'll shut it off. So I don't have to have it open. I'm thinking, shall I locate 300 more just to be safe? All right, $10. I've got 1,500 shares that I can short now of SAEX, and I'm in 300. So I'm in 10% of me thing, just so I can really be prepared to like take this on. And they have cost me 25.50, 68, paid like $90. paid $90 just to have this short. The fucking borrows, but it's such a trash stock. And then I've added a short in. I'll add a short. Let's see where it's at. I feel comfortable adding that like 330, 338. What time is it? How long we've got till it open? I just don't want to. I don't want to overcommit. Obviously, I should be working towards an average of 4, and I'm on a hot streak, so I don't want to be too aggressive and blow up, like take a bad loss. That's the top. That's the bottom. 4 right now has to be me risk, so I need to be loading most of me positioning in the 380s. Let's see what happens here, just quickly. It's good that it comes up. It's I don't mind if it comes up at all. It's like it's a good opportunity for me to get me average higher. So I can short in this like I'll add now 300 and the 348. I think that's conservative. And then my position is 319 and then 348. So that'll get me. Now let's be safer. It's very early. It's a low float. It's high volume. Let's go like 3, because I don't need to make money today. I don't need to win. I'm just doing it for fun. So let's do 358, 300, and I've got 300 and 320, and then that'll make me average like 340. I'll get about a 340 average with 600 shares, but I've got a whole load more to load in. But again, it's like it's a weird one. It's like if it starts ramping to these, if the 340s comes and takes us out and then it consolidates and then it starts pushing further pre-market, it's going to test the higher day and I need to get out. Ideally, what I'm expecting is that it comes up to the 340s, probably won't even reach the 340s. I'm expecting it'll come up to the 340s. Don't think it'll get to the 360s. I think it'll make another lower high. I think you've got this like descending triangle. You've got this, right? Forget these spikes. I think you've got, it might like bounce, come up to like maybe the 350s, bounce, come back down. I can't see this running. I just can't. CEI, I want CEI. Yeah, I think if CEI becomes, CEI's top percent gainer now, that really does me a favor, because it means everyone else will be like watching CEI, and it's not got the float on stocks to trade, which is another good sign because it means it's probably super low and it changes a lot. CEI is another shitty company, but it has its 1 days and stuff. On the daily, I don't know the news. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let's look at CEI together. Someone remind us, I've got an active order at 358 to play SAEX safe. Close this shit down. Stop sharing, and we'll go on the. I'm just going to share everything again. Okay. This is a good way of doing it. Okay, so I can't have me bro. Sweet. 1 sec. So finance site. So we're looking at what am I? I'm also just peeking at SAEX. That's fine. It's a dummy thing. So CEI, let's have a look at it. It's we can obviously see that CEI. We can see it's up. We can see it's got a shitty chart. Let's just see what kind of like float it's got and stuff like that. So it's, first of all, what's the news? Fucking hell, it sounds like rubbish. Houston, Texas, Vega Energy Group and Kimba Energy are pleased to announce they have entered into a non-binding letter of intent. That doesn't mean anything. The proposed merger contemplates Kimba issuing newly issued shares of common stock. So it looks like there's 2 companies merging together. Yeah, it's Vega Energy and Kimba Energy announced letter of intent regarding Kimba's acquisition. All right, so one's buying the other. I'm not very good with mergers and acquisitions. I don't really know how to trade them, to be honest. And then if you can kind of look at the company's financials, but yeah, in this company, like if you look at, I'm on the right one. No, I'm on Citigroup. Then if you look at CEI's financials, it doesn't really matter because they're either acquiring or getting acquired. But CEI's, like you can see on Yahoo, they actually made 16, they had revenue of 2 mil, but they made 16 mil. And the previous they were a losing company and now they're a profitable company. So this is something that I would definitely not, I just wouldn't really short. We can see, like, yeah, it might come down. Yeah, the previous night might do bad, but I don't like shorting companies that make money because if they make, especially if they've been losing money and now they're making money, like it's kind of like not my thing. It's not my thing at all. So yeah, I mean, there's like a head and shoulders where you've got the shoulder, the head, and then there'll be another shoulder, and it might wash out. And the bid is extremely heavy. But I just don't know how to trade acquisitions because like you can't measure the value of an acquisition. I don't think. Like you can see if if a press release is fluff or not, but an acquisition, I'm just not sure. Like this looks like it's washing, but it could go higher. So it's just not my thing. And yeah, TNXP. TNXP is a pretty notorious bad stock from what I remember. TNXP already kind of feeling nice little bounce. Reverse split. You've had a reverse split on the 31st of October. Since lost its highs. Very, very, very terrible sign for a company. Volume's high, float's low. It's got a chance of running today. But it would need some good news to run. So let's check TNXP. Come up with AT&T. SAEX is by far the best short of the day. By far. TNXP, is this a $1 stock, really? Connex Pharmaceutical Holding, a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company to the United States, completed the required Fed fasting. That doesn't really mean anything, and all it does is lose money. The news isn't really good. The earnings, it doesn't have revenue because it's a biotech, so it just pays scientists to come up with drugs, and so far they've come up with none. So not good. Mixed signs. This will fail probably, but you will need to be careful because it's a low float, high volume. I don't really have a problem shorting. I don't really have a problem shorting this in the twos, risking off. Nah, certainly don't have a problem shorting 180, risking off two. Don't have a problem with that at all. The volume's a bit high. What time is it? 8:30. So you've got an hour to go. Yeah, this is a definite short, I'd say as well. But I'd make sure you work out your risk reward to 210, 215 because the volume's quite high. But there's no harm in scaling into this, especially in the 190s, risking off two. I think based on previous history, it gives everything back. So that's that. SAEX is coming up a little bit. I think it's a good thing. I don't want it to really. I think this short was a bit of FOMO, to be honest. But it's such. I mean, I'm in. I'll admit it's FOMO. But I mean, I'm down $29, and I'm in 350 shares. Of a total of 12. I'm in 350 of a total of 6, 12, 13, of 19. I'm in 350 of nearly 2,000 basically. So I may as well just get 2,000. 6, 12, 1, 2, 1. Oh no, I'm in 1, 5, 6, 12. No, 1, 6, 1, 9. Yeah, I may as well just get 100 more shares and then I can remember in my head that I can just remember in my head, look, Jeeves, you've got 2,000. And if I'm short 2,000 of a $3 stock, 350 stock, that means I'm $4 for the last 100. If I'm short 2,000 of a $4 stock, I'll be in about 8 grand. So quite a big position, but the chart's bad, the news is bad. The market's benefiting the setup. The pre-market chart is bad. The volume's not going through the roof. It's no longer the top. It is the top percent gainer, but I think something will overtake it. Like I don't see a single bullish sign other than the volume and the low float. But even low floats you can short, but you've got to like say it's failing already. And I've got all these shares. I've paid a lot of money for these shares. I paid like $100, 20, 50, 60. I paid like $100 for these shares. I'll easily make 100 on this stock, but like it's only up 40%. I need to make more. So then you have the battle of how aggressive am I now? How aggressive am I against support? You can't be. You've just got to think, if the stock just breaks down now, you've got to take $200 profit, 100 borrows, 100 profits, make $100, and then you've got to think. But you've got to be prepared. Like if it does spike, if it does push and fail, you've got to be up here. But then you can't be full position down here because then your risk reward's all wrong. Like you've got to be playing off the 4 risk, and then if it washes at the open, then you've got more like the risk of the 320s, 350s on the half dollar. Katov, none of these stocks are up enough to even look at. Have a quick look at, I'm down $23, it's nothing. But I'll be down 23, I might be down 100, but I think I can take 300 or 400 from this. If it works out well. Like if it spikes at the open, or if it spikes a bit, if it gets up a bit pre. Let's just take a quick look at any of the percent gainers yesterday. And then if Jordan's about, we'll get him on because this is looking quiet. So I'll just update this to 200,000. TWMC, it's fucking huge yesterday. Jesus Christ. TWMC, where it's a really big first green day, but it wasn't on any good news. I remember this news being bogus, and it normally gives back its highs, and it's gapping down 7%. So TWMC is like a first red day pattern. It's got no, I don't think it's got any volume either. It's in the 640s and it closed. It's a tough short though. It's not tough. Just out of curiosity, I'll see the borrows on TWMC, but I'm not taking it because it's fucking. I just don't feel good about it. Yeah, the borrows are $14 is quite high for 100 shares, especially when it's already down 8%. It's not my favorite thing. SAEX is fucking failing already. I'm up on SAEX, but it's not what I want. It's not what I want at all. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. I'll add 150 to fucking. Fuck's sake. Don't like shorting against support, but I just want to get a bit more in if it falls. But I'm a quarter size and I've got an hour to go until the market opens. But I think it's gonna fucking fall apart now. There's a 20,000 bid, but yeah, it's fuck. It fell through. It's okay. I'm gonna make money on it, but it's just I really wanted a bit of a push on it. So I mean, I've paid $100 for borrows, and I'm up fucking $40. CODX when you have the shares overnight. CODX was the short that I made all the money on, right? CODX is the perfect short. I'd be covering now though. CODX as short short into this bounce actually in the 320s, 330s, and I covered around the 2s. Took like $1 on CODX. SEX is 315 now. Oh my god. Let's check. Oh no, it's 315s. It's not bad. All right, so it's popping back up. So SEX is good. I am shorting on support, but it is what it is. I'm very small size. Quarter size with 57 minutes for the market to go. Hopefully that'll pop back up and I'll get full size on it. I can't see it after it nearly just broke down. I can't see it running at all. It's too weak pre-market. Even with the volume, it's too weak. Unless it does something mental all of a sudden. But I don't think so. And NVC is one of my favorite shorts ever. Let's take a quick look. These are yesterday's stocks, guys, by the way. NNVC came up, did an offering the other day, was down to the fours. If I remember, NNVC was the one that did the offering, I'm sure, because Investors Underground were in it. Now it's popping up again. It's just weird, this one. Like the move was here on the 21st. I don't really like, for sure it's a trash company, but I don't know. I wouldn't. It's just mid. Like maybe the best way to describe it is that it's mid range, because it was all the way up here, then it was all the way down here. Now it's up here, and like it's like, where do you play off? It's just I just don't understand. I don't really know a good risk reward to play this, so it's just not my thing. KLDO SAEX is by far the one. Like I'm down $5. 500 shares is $1,500. So I'm up now. So even if I make 10% on it with 1,500, I've made 150. But I'll be in and out all day. Like I'll be shorting, adding. But I would like to see some strength off this. KLDO looks like another weird one. KLDO looks strong. It's had a couple of green days in a row. Probably going to have one more green day into this resistance, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah, KLDO, it's up from four. It's up a lot, like, but what's its history? Let's go back a couple of years and see where it's at. It's like it's not really done this before. It normally has green days and gives them back. It's had a couple of green days here, maybe. I'd like to see this have one more green day to the nines, and then like it gaps down on weak volume and comes all the way back down. But I mean, it might gap down now, but it's not at the right place for us to short it right now. But it's a bioscience. I mean, we're gonna have it's probably gonna fail, but it's just, I don't know. It doesn't look like the type of setup I would normally take. I don't know how to explain it in any other way. Yeah, no. The reason it doesn't look like a setup I take is because it traded 800,000. Like it's too illiquid. I don't like it because it's illiquid. I couldn't figure it out, but I like to trade stocks that have traded a couple of mil and not that have traded less. So that's why I don't like KLDO. In the rest, SLM and Trill are the last two I'm going to look at because it just looks all like shit. I'm already in a stock. I like $11. I think it's a good price range. I like that it's gapping down because you've got that short. I like that it's good volume, but it's the up on earnings. I'm just reading on the right hand side screen. It's an earnings transcript, and it close to its highs. So this is the type of stock that spikes short, but it made it all back, so it might make new highs today, even though it's gapping down. It's too many missed signals. It's not my thing. Trill, like SAEX has got everything about it's bearish except the volume. That's why I like it so much. All of the others have got like in the market's thrown like a lot of like good shorts. Trill, nice squeeze at the end of the day, but this is the last of the percent gainers from the other day. Trill keeps on moving. Trill's probably due like a bit of a small gap down day, but it's really running well. Trillium's there. I know this stock well, but I think if you get it, probably you'll get like 20 or 30 cents. It's like not worth it. Jordan, do you want to come on? See if I can send you a link. Because SAEX looks boring. I'm not bothered about it. Let's quickly see what some of you guys are saying, and meanwhile, I'll try and give Jordan this link, see if he can come on. I've sent Jordan the link. Let's keep it on SAEX. What we've got an hour. I really need a coffee, guys. I might have to go and get a coffee. Haven't had one yet. SEA, look at that descending triangle, and it's testing it now. It's hitting the bid again. It looks like it's gonna fail. Quickly do some questions. Jeremy, yo, that's me. George, what's up, dude? I'm all good, bro. All good. Just talking. I'm just wondering if I'm gonna go on the drink tonight. I'm not sure. I don't want to because I've got work in the morning. I don't want to feel shit. I really don't want to be hungover tomorrow because I've got to work on Kellogg's tomorrow. I've like got to go to work at 10 and I want to run and swim before. But if you were gonna go, then I would have probably gone because it would have been nice to like hang out with you and stuff. But just like let us know, but I might not go as well. Prask, what's up, dude? Deep, what do you think about INO? Let's take a look. Deep, I know you, and if this is a liquid, or if it's running multi-days and you want to short it, I'm going to be mad at you. If it's a liquid, I'm going to be particularly mad. I know it's not volatile, dude. Like it goes from 2 to 280, 250 to 280. It went from fucking, it gapped up from 345 to 4. Like, so what? Even if you catch all that move, you make like 5% or something. There's no point playing these are liquid stocks. I mean, if you're gonna, yeah, dude, it's got resistance, yeah, but what you're gonna make, like you short perfect at 4.8 and then you cover at 395, like it's shit. Like, dude, like I want to take SAEX because if I fucking, for example, on this day, one sec. What the fuck? If I shorted at the highs at 430 and it goes down to fucking 230, I took 100%, not like 4%, 5%. So you've got to like really look for volatile stocks and really look for liquid stocks. George as well. What the fuck is it with INO, guys? It's bullshit. Let's go on to the same. I'm just gonna change my skies. INO is a fucking crap stock. It's not liquid. It's not volatile. Scotty came say hi quickly. Chatted earlier. Yeah, dude. All right, Scotty, how's it going, mate? Keep on making money. CEI is another one. Yeah, but it's fucking acquisition. It's scary. I don't know how to do acquisition, Scotty. They are called dark pool prints. Don't know what that means, bro. Those spikes at different random prices. Ah, okay, yeah. Okay, thank you, man. Scotty's better than me. He knows more than me. Guys, we're nearly hitting 50 already, and the market's not even open. I fucking love it. CEI's at 5 million float. CEI's interesting, but I don't know how to trade acquisition news. Like that's the problem. I don't think anyone does. It's not just me. I'm up like $20 on me fucking SAEX short. It looks like I've spent too much on borrows, but you've got to be safe rather than sorry. Yeah, CEI is it's a fucking, the chart's terrible, like, but the volumes, it's they're probably highly likely a short as well. Let's see where it's at. Oh Jesus! If you really want to do, you could scale in this. It's not. I'm already in SAEX. I think it's a better short. Stupid question, bro. How do you trade and get filled pre-market? Just put buy and sell orders in. I don't know how else to answer that. That's all I do. I just put buy and sell and it happens. But if you guys need borrows or you want to short and your broker doesn't short, there's a link in the description for Trade Zero. I just got made an affiliate for them, so please go through my link. I'll like get some money. I don't know how much, but I use Trade Zero and I want you to use Trade Zero too. Same as for regular hours. Yep. The only thing is you can't do market orders. That's it. We're nearly over 50. That's going to make us super happy. SAEX should drop. I'll short into the bounce and then I'll go. I'm basically going to change my risk reward on SAEX. I've got loads of shares, so if it falls through here, I'll start shorting into the 308s, lower my average, but then I'll change my risk to like 320 or something like that. I wouldn't long, yeah, Marcus. I wouldn't long. I'd short both of them. That's what I'm doing. CI floats 5 mil. SAEX failed to reclaim. I don't even have VWAP up. I don't know how to get it up. I need to reset my stocks to trade, but yeah, it's failing. Yeah, CEI, it sounds like bullshit. It's probably highly likely going to fail. It's already failing. Hitting resistance right now. I don't think CEI will make it. Yeah, we're over 50 guys. This is actually picking up. All I had to do is like make money. All I had to do was like make money in front of you guys, and then you started like wanting to hang out with us. It's good. I like it. What's about CODX when you have held it? See, I can't hold chairs overnight, so I don't short it. What do you think about INO? We've talked about it. KTOV would be. I think we just went over KTOV and said it wouldn't be. KTOV is not a good short because it doesn't have enough liquidity. If you look at the daily, it generally trades 6,000 shares. On a big day, it trades 300,000 shares. These stocks can rip your face off, and they're very easily manipulated. So it's not a good short. All right, Stephen, fingers crossed for your 1K day, mate. Like after yesterday when I made $950, like all I thought to do was like end the week like not with a big loss. My biggest loss this month is $240, and then I had one for 20, one for 10, three red days this month. I just don't want to have a red day. I don't want to do anything stupid. I certainly don't want to tarnish the $950 day by like taking a $20 loss. When will I be a guest caller? Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm gonna have each of you guys on for like 30 minutes to ask questions. We might be able to do something quickly now. Is this Jordan? Hang on. Might have
Hey
Jordan
man,
on now.
how are you, man?
This isn't.
What's
Is
that?
this Jordan
Yeah, this is Jordan
from Canada?
from Portland.
Dude, you're a different Jordan to the one I know. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
it's okay though. We can talk and hang out a little bit. It's fine. How are you
All
doing?
right, man. Good. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm just like I say, I'm short SAEX. Bid's holding a little bit, but nothing special. Let's just check. Yeah, I'm down $10. How's you trading, bro?
It's going pretty good. Pretty good. I started around the same time you started, man. About 3 years ago.
Nice.
It's been a bumpy road, but I'm getting better and better. So it's exciting.
But you're mainly long biased. You've got some data, and we're going to chat a little bit about the data that you had, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's
So why don't you run through some of the insights that what's the main insight that you've? I mean, first of all, are you profitable right now? Or are you working towards profitability?
I'm working towards probability. So it's 3 years. I'm down. I was down 3,000. So I kind of cut my losses pretty quick.
It's pretty
Um,
cool.
yeah. So right now I'm just slowly climbing up there. Being patient with the patterns. So I'm down 2,000 right now. So I've been just tracking
That's not
data.
bad. It's not
Yeah,
bad at all. So how are the results been of you tracking data?
it's been amazing. Like it's you know how everyone tells you to track data, and you kind of sometimes take it with a grain of salt. You're like, oh, but once you start tracking data and seeing the patterns for yourself, that's when I think everything like clicked. Um,
Yeah.
so
When
yeah,
you realize that the probabilities are on your side, it's crazy, right? You start being like, oh
yeah,
my God. You start being like,
uh,
shit, I can't believe this.
I
Once you
know
start tracking data and you realize then that when you track data, you find an edge. And when you find an
exactly,
edge, the only thing left is discipline that you've got to fix. That's what I found.
exactly. Yeah,
Um,
mm,
so what's your hottest pattern?
okay,
What's your pattern with the highest probability? Because you're a long trader, right?
yes. So for 2 years, I was bleeding my account because I was just chasing strength. Because any breakout, just chase strength. I didn't even check
Detest that.
it was crazy. I was just basically buying when everyone was shorting. Um, so, um,
One sec,
so
JB3, I don't know who he is. He says, can you list some data you track? Do you want to just fill him in?
absolutely. Let me see if I can show you guys. So what started working for me is I remember when I bought Steven Dex's DVD. He
Yeah,
started
that
talking
helps
about
as well. Have
retracement.
some
Dude, it helped me so much. So I started tracking retracements, and I wanted to see which were like the healthy retracements. Um, and I discovered, and I know this is kind of a little bit interesting, but I started using the Fibonacci retracements. Um,
fuck you, dude. Fuck you and fuck Tim
I
Horn.
know.
Fuck you and fuck Tim
I know,
Horn.
dude.
Fuck
But
the
dude,
Fibonacci shit. I hate it. Fuck off. I don't. Did I'm
I
ending
know.
this now?
Dude, it helps so much because
I hear
I'm
this
sorry.
from people. Yeah.
Yeah, I started tracking the data. So all I do is I track so let's say the stock closed at $2, right? And then pre-market it gaps up, and it almost always bounces at 38.2% or 50%.
Hang on. Do you have an example of a chart that I can bring up or something? Do you have any example right now? Dude, you have
Absolutely.
about six. You have about fucking 100 stocks tracked, right? Shows the
I
chart and we'll
have.
go through it because I'm curious. It sounds like the penny. No, it's you're talking about a stock that gaps. No, okay, show me because I can't picture it in my head. By the way, I'm
Okay.
short SAEX, so if we jump left and right, it's fine. But it's okay so far. It's not doing anything as expected. But I might need to add into the short. That's all.
That's awesome, dude.
Okay, so hang on. So show us. Let's see what you're talking about.
So for example, let me go
Give us
to
a ticker.
yesterday. Let me go to my Twitter real quick. I was trading TWNC. So if you go to TNWAC, here, I'll show you
Wait.
my
TNW. What? What's the stock?
TWMC. Sorry.
M for mother.
Yes, M for mother, and then C.
Dude, this was a piece of shit.
I
Okay,
know.
okay, yeah.
Made
Okay,
20%.
continue. Okay,
So if you go to, like, I'll show you a picture. So
so
that's
the
my trade.
stock gaps up. Okay, so just talk me through it. So the stock is gapped up.
The stock gap up. Let me just bring it up in my computer.
Gapped up from it gapped up from 229. It gapped up to let's take a look at it on the day. But you've got to look at a lot of like let me see how I'll just tell you how I see this immediately. Bad long-term chart.
Yep.
Every time it spikes, it fails.
Mm-hmm.
But every time it spikes and fails, it's normally on a couple of million volume. But on this, they traded 8 million. So that resets the chart, okay?
Exactly.
Which makes it more of a long because a lot of people are thinking it's short. This is my thesis on it, okay? But then now you tell me how you see it.
So I see that it gapped. And then you see that it went all the way to 973. And then you start seeing how it starts going down. And then it crosses VWAP. And then it hits 38.2%.
What number is that?
It's $6.90.
$6.90 is when it hits. What time of day is that? Can you mark it out? Can you see it on this chart? Can you tell me where I am?
Absolutely. It's exactly at 6:57.
6:57.
So you see that oh, I mean 9:57. Sorry, I'm in Pacific time.
Yeah, you're in different time.
Yeah.
So around 9:57 is this is an $8 for me, right?
So it's
So this is the retracement that you're looking for. It hits 980, and it retraces to the 820.
And then it retraces to all the way to $7. You see that red candle? So that's my initial position. So normally
you took that long.
I took that long, and then I added into the 50% retracement, which it will be exactly around 906.
No, not 906. The price.
Oh, the
I don't
price.
Understand 906. No, what's 906? Because you buy in at 957, right?
So no, my first buy was at $6, $7.05, around that area. And then it retraced a little bit more to around $6.10, and that was my second buy, because if you see my chart, like, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see. See how the 50%?
Yeah. So you're scaling into the Fibonacci's basically.
Exactly. I just my first position is 38.2. I scale into 50%, and then I catch the bounce because it's, you know, it's a long, and so
Okay.
yeah.
I totally agree with you. I think you're only doing one more thing than what I'm doing. So my thesis is it's a bad chart. It's got a history of failing, so a lot of people will short it. But due to the high volume and the low float, it's actually made it a clean chart and it's reversed it, like I was saying earlier. And then the stock's actually spiked. But because it's like, because it's got so much volume and it's like a short that should fail, the shorts that should fail that don't fail are the big runners, if you understand what I mean, because the shorts get trapped in them. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So what you're doing is thinking, I'm going to let it run, but 90% of traders buy and chase, and 90% of traders, 95% of traders lose. So I'm going to wait for this. I know, you know, this stock is a long, but you don't want to be buying when everyone's buying. You want to be in the 5% that buy when people are selling. So you've waited for the big panic. You've waited for the big panic. You know it's not going to fail because you know loads of shorts are trapped.
Exactly.
You know that loads of longs know that shorts are trapped, so they're going for the long, right?
Exactly.
So you're just waiting for a good price, and then you're using Fibonacci to get it.
Exactly. And I just tracked it just for fun. I started like a few months ago, and then I was like, man, like this actually like works very well.
But
I'm tracking.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, but I'm not
please
obviously. I'm looking at the whole picture. It's not only the Fibonacci, but I try to like I have my process. Like I first see why is it gapping, and then I go to the 5-year chart, and then I kind of see the areas of interest, and I see like, okay, this is what shorts are kind of looking at, and then my main areas are when the stock has like when it has like 60 million in volume, right, and there's so many people trapped there. So I know like, okay, this is an area of interest where shorts are kind of looking at. So I'm gonna sell before it hits those areas.
You're basically you're basically reciting Dux's DVD, and you're saying you're shorting resistance levels are volume weighted, basically. So where there's a lot of volume on a daily candle, you're taking a short long. Yeah,
absolutely.
and it's so basically, but what was missing there is you didn't tell me the news. Were you aware of the news and what was going on, or were you aware of the SEC filings or anything like that, or are you not yet taking that into account?
Oh yes, I see the news. I have to be a little bit better with my with searching that. I'm still working with that, but I do see if it has a catalyst, if it has a good catalyst, then it's a good thing for me. Then I go to there's a web page that really helped me. It's called BAM SEC. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I know BAM SEC. Yeah. So that will break, because obviously if it's got a 4.2, it's like a 4.241B. If it's got that, and then it's got the effect form after, you know that's diluted, and it's an immediate no go.
Exactly. So what I see is I go to the earnings. I see okay, what's the share count?
Is that on BAM SEC? Because
yeah.
Can I just show you how easy do you know finance? Do you know Yahoo Finance or not?
Yeah, I do.
Have you seen how? Let us just show the humans. We're record breaking numbers. It must be you, Jordan. We're hitting record breaking numbers on the live stream.
Right?
It's either you or I won $1,000 yesterday, and everyone wants to find out how to make money.
It's you, man. It's you. It's all you.
But awesome, what was the ticker that were just TWMC? I just want to show people how TWMC. I just want to show people how easy it is to check earnings, because people get scared about filings. But if you just go on Yahoo Finance, you type in the ticker, just finance.yahoo.com, then you type in the ticker TYMC, and then you scroll down. This is it. The company's revenue is this, but the earnings are this. And this is why I was scared. I thought TWMC was a big short, because it no matter what its revenue is, it had a terrible year in 2019. So that's why I was a bit scared of going long. But what's your thought on
that? Dude, I'm just following what my data is telling me.
Data and patterns.
It's all data. And I think it's important for everyone to track their own data. And since I started doing it, I'm starting to I don't have confidence. I used to have just a bunch of confidence in myself, like, oh, I'm going to crush it. But now I have confidence in my data. I'm like, you
Yeah, it
know,
takes
just going
takes
with
the
my data
pressure
here.
off.
It does take the
Yeah,
pressure
no,
off. You know?
I did exactly what you did. If maybe a year, no, a year and a half ago, I was doing, or 2 years ago, I was doing exactly what you did. But
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at stocks that gapped,
Mm-hmm.
and I was looking at the float, how much the gapped, the volume, the float versus the volume,
Mm-hmm.
the sector, and to a degree the news. Um, but I got so ingrained in the data that
Mm-hmm.
like when a stock defied the data, I was like, I'm not cutting this loss because I know that the
Oh my
data says
goodness.
80% of the time it does
Yeah,
this. Do you
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. It's
So
it's tricky too. It's yeah, man. It's that's why I'm doing. You kind of inspire me to do this because I I know my data, but sometimes I'm like, man, am I going to be able to execute it correctly? So what I did is just put $500 into my account, and I'm trying to just grow that to 1,000. I want to just prove to myself that I can actually grow my small account. You know,
yeah, and do you ever have a problem where you're like, oh, my setup hasn't come for a few days, so I'm just going to take this setup instead, and then you ruin everything? Are you
like
disciplined?
getting FOMO. I learned the hard way, man. I try to be as disciplined as I can. Like if my setup is not there, I'm not gonna trade. You know,
Yeah, I'm
it's not.
emotional.
You're emotional.
If I have a
Yeah.
bad day at work, I'll do something stupid. But I haven't, like this year. This year I haven't
Uh,
like fucked up. This year I
that's
haven't
good,
fucked up
man.
yet.
Dude,
No, but
yeah,
I've done well.
you're
I've
doing
done
great.
well.
I've seen that, dude. That's
Um,
awesome.
but yeah, I mean, the only other thing, I mean, I can't really give you any advice. I think you've got your patterns down. I think you're measuring the data. I think you're analyzing the market. You're getting your market time in. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I would the only thing I think that I saw that I don't know if you saw or not is like I've seen the candles and I've seen the price action and I've had so much screen time in so long now that
Mm-hmm.
I've almost got just an intuition of how it's going to go. That's the only other thing that I'd say. Like I've got a
Mm-hmm.
basis of data, but then I've got this live intuition that I
Exactly.
can just see what's going to happen based on how the market's behaving because I remembered how it behaved in the past. That's the
Mm-hmm.
only other thing. Do you have you found that a little bit? Can you get like that's soaking up the bed, it's gonna rip, or do you get that yet? Or are you still
I think I'm starting to get it. It's dude, that's like you guys. I'm just like you get obsessed, and you're like all you think is about like patterns, and you're like, fuck, I need to like get better and better. I think you got you. It comes with time. I think I'm starting to get it a little bit. I just feel a little bit more confident. But it seems to be working well right now. Sorry, my small account made 3 trades. I'm up like 40% with those, and I'm
nice,
like,
dude?
oh,
Nice.
that's good. So
That's
hopefully,
600 and 900 or something, is it? 600 to
yeah,
900 or 500 to 800?
it's like 700, close to 700. So, right?
Excellent, dude. Excellent.
Yeah,
But keep living the dream. Nice to chat with you.
let's do it, man.
I think that it's a bit of a new thing where I'll try and have one person on every day and stuff.
Yeah,
But
that's awesome.
keep in touch. Let us know how you're doing. Do you have any longs for the guys today based on your data?
Um, Not right now. I haven't checked it really. I have to start checking my analyzing it. But dude, I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. Um,
Yep.
and in my Twitter, I'm just posting losses and wins. But up to now, dude, my scanner is not really. I had a stocks trade, um,
Yep.
and I need to get that.
Don't say any.
It's I
Go
mean,
on. You need to get back with the
I,
scanners and stuff.
I need to get that one. I'm using Thinkorswim right now, and sometimes
It's not working.
it's not working. Yeah.
Yeah, I like stocks to trade. I mean, I remember 3 years ago and stuff. It wasn't as good as it could be, but seems to be pretty solid now. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
I need to get back.
nice to chat with you, bro. Keep in touch, and
Yeah, man.
thanks for coming on. And I hope people can learn from some. Do you have any one like last piece of advice for any of the new guys?
Track data, track data. Wait for your patterns. Still getting FOMO. Um, just be patient. You know, it's a waiting game, and I know people get excited, and I did. You want to be like rich, you want to have make money, but it comes with time. So it's like anything else, it's muscle memory. Study, 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 and work hard.
And if the next question is what do you track? It's the obvious next question. What do you track? How do you break it down in an Excel? Because that's the question I always got.
Let me see if I can show you. So all I did is so the thing that I like about Thinkorswim is that it has this feature called on demand, and you can just go basically back and just kind of replay the trades. So all I do is just go through all the trades I can and just track the retracements, and I correlate it with VWAP as well, like correlated with VWAP. Check the retracements after pre-market breakout or before the pre-market breakout. Just keep tracking.
You're just tracking a lot of intraday pots.
Exactly. I'm just tracking healthy retracements. I know if it breaks 50%, it's not a retracement anymore. It's more like a trend change. So it's more like a short.
Exactly.
So I don't think those. So just keep tracking data. Another thing that really helped me is separating the float from the market cap. You kind of have an idea of how they move, you know.
Yeah, you have to do that as well. Float and volume are huge, because a low float with low volume is not dangerous, really. Not as dangerous, but then a high volume day on a high float is also not that dangerous. But a high volume and a low float is a fucking disaster. It can be.
It's crazy, and it's the patterns can be a little bit choppy too. So go in smaller.
Yeah, for sure. All right, peace, bro. Nice to chat to you. I'm going to get on to SAEX. We've got 25 minutes till the market opens. It's awesome, like man. A little show this. I'm excited, and it's nice to have you on as one of the first guests.
Yeah, man. Thanks. It's my pleasure, and thank you for inviting me. I'll keep you posted,
peace.
Dude.
All right, peace, bro. Bye.
Have a good.
All right, that was Jordan. That was pretty fun. Jordan's obviously got a pretty solid long strategy. He's got his like. It sounds like he's got a lot of data around intraday. I'd like to see him incorporate, and he's obviously going to hear this. I'd like to see him incorporate kind of. I think he might already. I didn't hear in the data that he was incorporating like long patterns and the overall trend of the stock and the news. But I think he might be doing that, and if he isn't already, that's definitely the next step from him to growing towards. Guys, we're having Will, Mark, Junk, what a legend! Thank you, sir. We're breaking records today, guys, and the market's not even open. It's the highest amount of viewers I've ever had. So normally with YouTube and stuff, everyone tunes in for the first, and then they slowly tune down and down and down. So I'm so happy that this word's spreading and that this is doing well. Has fun. Seems like your mindset has changed. It's made watching you more enjoyable. Wish you the best. Keep grinding. Yeah, dude, I just got sick of losing. But I'm still a gambler. Scotty said, look at the daily on KTOV. Yeah, dude, it's illiquid, so it's not for me. Calm in the Storm. I clicked the link. It didn't go through. Calm in the Storm. Let me see if I can, guys, if there's, let us see if I can just give you the link now. SAEX is picking up a little bit, but not that much, so it's perfect. I think I've got an ad at 358. The SAEX is trading perfectly. It's doing exactly what I'd like it to do, and I'm very happy with it. And if it goes a bit higher, then it's potential for a $500, $600 trade. I'm just gonna, but if any of you guys want trade zero, I'm not trying to use promo shit to you guys. Just fucking, oh. I'm not trying to promote shit to you guys. I just want to fucking see how this referral thing works. There's the, is that it? No, that's not the link. Oops. Might be the link. Hang on. I'm down $40 on SAEX, but I'd comfortably be down 100, 150 to make 450s, 500. I'd like to be down more. And I know that sounds very weird. Yeah, that's the right link. Yeah. Okay. I'd like to be down more, but I'm not down more. SAEX is the short, guys. I can go back to the thesis, the news. It's a stock that typically gaps up and fails. I probably should be in more size, but I'm just a bit, I should be in more size, but like it's the end of the week. I don't want to take any risks. I should be in more size, but I just fucking, like yesterday I was shaking when I was in taking $950. Like I don't want to put myself in that space anymore. I want to have a chill end of the week, glass of wine, Salma, the Egyptian girl that I'm dating, that I'll show you guys on. Kind of dating this girl. Not dating, we'll just hang out, but something might happen.
I'll let you know, but I've already made plans with my friends, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to ditch them. But most probably not. But I'll let you know if anything changes.
It's getting dark. I really want a coffee. SAEX, as you can see, it's a descending triangle, and it's really respected. Like, it's bounced off these support levels, but it's like a bouncing ball. It's exactly the same as the stock CODX that I was short yesterday. And it's the type of stock where I want to kind of add sizing in case I miss out. And it's getting to the point where it's almost like I can add size. We've got what? Yeah, I'm at the point where I can add size on this because it's like 10 minutes to go. No, it's like 20 minutes to go. And I feel comfortable adding a little bit more on this. I'll put an extra 200. I can't see this shooting up like 327. Adding a little bit more, but you've always got to be comfortable in the trade, right? Always got to be comfortable. I'm super comfortable. Super comfortable. I'm doing interviews while I'm doing this stock. I'm super comfortable. You should never be uncomfortable pre-market. You should never be in too much. I'm trying to get fucking, I can't even get filled on 327. I'll get charged. Oh no, I think I got it. Did I? Yeah. So I'm in 700 shares, which is 7 I'm in $2,000 pre-market. I had the worst worry that as soon as I fucking shorted, it would pop. But it's not. I don't think it is. But there was a bit of a heavy ask on 328. I might have to lower my risk to the like 370s. I don't know if I can have me risk all the way up here in the fours. So I'm in too much a bit now because it was looking weak. If I lose $200 today, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. Looks like it's trying to pop a bit. But if I'm like trying to make like 600-700, 500-600-700, there's no problem at all being down 200. Like, I have to re-rationalize me risk reward. So I'm thinking I'll probably make 600 off this. So I can be down 200 and it's still 3-1. Let's just see how many borrows I've got. I got 3, 6, 12. Yeah, I got 2,000, so I can remember. That's right. And I'm in 700, so I'm in 7. Yeah, I'm in a third size pre-market, which is perfect for this kind of chart. I don't. It's a tricky one because it's always a tricky one because like this chart's probably gonna fail, but like it's like, and it's not the type of chart that's looking like it's gonna bust through highs. So it's hard to know where my risk reward should be. I've got an average of 320, so I'm obviously down on it by 9 cents right now. So it's like I can't really give it more room than the 370s because that's like 50 cents. It's too much money. I'll be down too much. I'm probably gonna have to, because it's a tough one because I either miss the trade, risk and fall, or make me risk 370 and don't miss the trade. And it's much more likely that it's going to wash than it's going to spike based on the pre-market action. So I'm probably going to have to lower my risk a little bit. But I mean, you just have to see how it opens in the moment as well. And you have to see what it's going to do for the next 15 minutes. So, but yeah, so I don't know. I'm pretty unsure of what to do. I kind of need to see how it opens. Like if it opens with super strength and it spikes up and it holds and it spikes up, then I'm probably just gonna have to cut it. If it spikes and washes and holds and then doesn't know where it's going, then I could potentially add, but I don't want to add until I get it up in the 350s. I think ultimately my risk is gonna have to come down to the around the 370s. But when I say 370, I mean 370s, I mean over and under. Like I want to see this stock over the 370s holding and looking like it's going to blow through the fours. So if the average is 340, 345, I'm risking like 25 cents. But if I win, historically, this can give back like a couple of dollars. So this can historically go down to the 230s. It can give $1, but I'm risking 25, 30, 35 cents to ultimately make a dollar. Dun, dun, dun. Just failed VWAP again. I don't even have VWAP. Selma is with me now. Ah, Ray, mate, how's it going? Ray's my best friend from work. It's funny. She's not going to meet us, and I love her. Ray, do you understand anything of what we're talking about? Ray's an up-and-coming trader. Michael Fee, where are we entries on SAEX? I'm 320. I'm down. I'm only in a third size, a quarter size, and I'm currently down like $50. But I'm trading bigger size because I want to have that extra. I'm risking 200 to make 600, 700. So to be down $50 is really not a lot. I'm not bothered. Paint. Ray, so I'll just explain this for Ray because I'm kind of teaching him how to trade. He lives out here. Dude, SAEX, so every time it spikes, if we go on a 2-year chart, a 1-year chart, every time it spikes, it fails. Like you see how it spiked, big wick failed, gapped up, failed, 1 day, red day, gapped up, failed. Fucking had a huge gap up here and failed on 10 million. Based on the 580,000 that it's trading now, it's not even got that much volume. It's not even going to reach 10 million today. Every single thing about this is a dead set short. I just don't have the fucking bottle to go bigger. Because I've been winning so much, I'm fucking scared to lose, and I want to get the best risk reward. And then if you look at the SEC filings, Ray, let's just show you. Twitter's been going bonkers recently. If you look at the SEC filings on SAEX, the company's losing more and more and more money all the time. What's the fucking industry it's in? Exploration. Don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, but anyway, SAEX, if you look at the I've lost me stream, I think. Oh, there you guys are. If you look at SAEX, like it's won some contracts with some $1 million figures in it. Won like $42 million worth of contracts, which sounds good, but its revenue is like 228 million. So of course it wins contracts. The only problem is when it does win these contracts, it can't produce them for the right amount of money, so it loses more and more every year. So I think although the contracts is somewhat some concrete news, the volume, the fail chart in the past, the fail in earnings, the low volume, the bad chart history, the bad pre-market action, it's all lending itself to say that this stock's going to wash. And because it's a low float, once it does wash, everyone will just be getting out. So I'm pretty excited about SAEX. I feel pretty good about it. I think SAEX and CODX the other day are both fucking super solid shorts. You want a good streak, mate? I'm up 10,600 into 3,800, so I'm doing well, mate. But it's not just the money. The live stream's smashing records. It's fucking the highest it's ever been. I was hoping for 50 people. We're about to break 70, and the market's not even open. So the live stream and the fact that it's good is catching on. If you do weekend video, will you spend some time on risk and reward? Yeah, dude. I'm gonna, like, the epic thing about these live streams is like I know in my head what was challenging, what was great, what was hard, what was profitable, when my thinking was on point, when it wasn't. So basically with this live stream, I can download all the live streams and like give the captures of like the best pieces of content, and yeah, I'll highlight some risk reward. But I can do a lot of like what I was thinking in the moment and then reflection on that and the best trades and why I did them. But I'll not give you like 2 hours. Like today is going to be 2 hours. If just me rabbiting on until the market opens because trading is boring. But at least now I can give you videos of like the fucking action. Do you know what I mean? Like if you imagine the Conor McGregor UFC fight, you don't watch the prelims. These are the prelims. What you're watching is the fucking shoulders when he knocks Donald Cerrone out. Do you know what I mean? The link is not working for trades. That upsets us a little bit. Someone else said that to us today. But Calm in the Storm, I'll just put my email address. If you sign up with them and I'll tell them that the link's not working, just send us an email saying who you are, and I'll email them saying, yeah, just click the link to go through to me. It's not worked for some reason. So just put her under my name or something, and then we'll do a live call together. A lot of people are underwater as well on SAEX. Everything says it's a short. This is the moment where I like fucking get the audience and fuck up. But not everything. You never know what's going to happen in the stock market, but everything for me is staying short here. I'm really don't feel worried at all. I was more worried yesterday with CODX. CEI, that major thing's a short as well. Everything up today is a short. The market's fucking. I wonder how I wonder how. I'll just mark these yellow so I can have 2 time frames up at once. SEI, like SEI, it's a low float, it's high volume. If you can get the borrows, you're shorting into the 280s, risking off the 3s. I would be like I'd be shorting 270s, 280s, 290s. And if it blows through, then you've got a cut and you've lost 20 cents, but the downside's like $2. CEIs, I don't like acquisition, but the way the chart's trading, it's a perfect short. SAEX is also a perfect short unless something out of the ordinary happens all of a sudden, but it looks like it's playing out well. TNX, mate, the market's so short biased. Jesus fucking Christ. And longs are frustrated and just trying to fucking buy anything. TNXP is a text. The top 3 gainers today are all shorts. It's fucking crazy. I've never seen anything like it. TNXP, you've obviously got the shorts and then the covering on the way back up, which is pushing it up. I don't know TNXP too well, but it's probably a short into the 2s, risking higher day, getting you. And if you want to know why it's a short, you can base. It's got a big gap down. That's a terrible, terrible history chart. And then ever since it's tried to gap up, it's this fucking textbook short. Every time it gaps up, you get the big red candles. It never has multi-day runs, except here it's kind of had one and then it totally failed. And then it's since gapped down. Then they did a reverse split here, and then it's all gapped down since. Like TNXP is the worst of the worst of the worst. TNXP is probably a better short than SAEX. Did SAEX reverse? This looks like a reverse split on SAEX as well. Yeah, it'll be a reverse split. Like SAEX and TNXP are equally as terrible as each other, but they're both terrible. If you guys want to sign up with Trade Zero, please use this link, stephenjohnson2@hotmail.co.uk. You're the man. Thank you for doing what you're doing. I'm off to work. Cheers, JB. Ray highlights reel for the win. Thanks for sharing these live streams. Thanks for watching, brother. The shark, the ocean. Thank you. What about TBLT? For me, there's only the top 3% gainers are all shorts. I'm curious. Yeah, TBLT is a TBLT. It's not on me scans because I don't look at these shorts, but stock's terrible. Float's high, volume's okay. That's weird. This freaks us out because it gapped down and came up, and now it's in mid range. So it's just too weird for me. Too weird. Something, man. Oh, Jack. Jack, I used to trade with like 3 years. Jack, did you make $4 the other day on a long? What was the crack where you're making money on the long, Jack? I saw you sent it someone on Snapchat for 4K. SAEX is boring, but we're just gonna have to play it the way it is. I'm fucking. I don't want to say I'm positive, but it looks very much like this is gonna fail. I would not want to be long with all of these resistance levels. Like, unless it pops up, but it doesn't look like it. Like, it doesn't look like it's even moving well. I'm tempted to add more, but I just shouldn't. This is dead. Like, it had the spike on the news, and it's just been all downhill ever since. What's my position on this? I'm in 700. Oh. I'm only in a third size, and it already looks like it's going to fail. I don't want to add more, though. I do and I don't. Shall I add 200 more? It's a long way down. You never know what's going to happen, but the volumes. Well, I'll give it a couple more minutes. Like, but I always the thing is though, like I always rewatch these live streams. Like I rewatch every live stream for self-reflection of me internal narrative. And I'm always like, why the fuck did you get FOMO and add more? So like, and I'm like, so don't do it. Just play the chart. I always add more in case I'm going to miss it, and then I get my risk reward. Obviously, my risk reward's very good because I'm making on good money. But I always don't get the best risk reward because of FOMO. So I'm not gonna add the day as an experiment. Let's put it that way. Fucking hell, 6 minutes till the open. But guys, if you're watching and you're excited, do a thumbs up. Do a fucking write something. Write how you feel. Just write something. So I don't feel like I'm talking to a fucking camera. There's a lot of you guys in here today. It's a record. I'm super proud. This might be the future of me. This might be my future. Bids hitting on SAEX. Jack, so you're profitable this year, eh? Because if you made $4,000, you must be profitable, dude. And how you fucking got all that money to trade with that much money in your account? Are you leveraging? SAEX looks like it's coming down. Fucking hell. I really want a coffee, but I'm scared to take my headphones out in case I lose the signal. Will you answer? Should I get fucked up? Yes or no? Let us just do an Instagram live stream. The Jeeves is live. Jeeves is live on live stream. Short SAEX. Looks like a bit of a sip, but you never know what's going to happen in the market, and I'm due a loss, so I'm playing carefully. Record numbers on the live stream. Thanks everyone for watching. Record month for profits as well. SAEX looks like a bit of a sip, but you never know what's going to happen in the market. Guys, we've been running 1 hour 20. I don't know how Joe Rogan does 3 hours, the motherfucker. Probably. Oh, look, SAEX is dropping. I should be in profit on this now. I'm up $4. I'm up $4. It's the same thing as CODX when you get this triangle, and then I'm going to start putting some orders in. So I've got 7, 10, 7. Putting me orders in already, but I don't think I'm going to use them. I'll leave 500 free. I've got it 300 at 358, 500 at 371 shares. I'm in 700 already, so I'm in. That's fucking the bid's going. Sorry, it's going to fail pre-market. The market's slow. I mean, I'd guess the SPY must be having a red day because everything's bearish. It's weird. SPY's up. But oh my God, look how strong that is. Look at that uptrend. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like Tesla. It's due a correction, like. It's due a correction. The last correction was in 2018, 21st of December. It's, yeah, like the double bottom here, but it's fucking due. I always joke with Tim Bow and say I'm going to short it, but I won't. Market's super strong. Potentially got to credit Donald Trump. I don't want to, but potentially have to. Yeah, this is looking like it's going to fall through. I haven't got a big enough position to really cover. I mean, if it really washes to the 283s, I'll cover. I'll cover 500 at 283, but I don't really want to. But if it drops that low, I'll take it. And that would be 40 cents, 10%, 10% on how much money am I in? 700, 7.21. 10%. I'll immediately make $200 if it washes to 283. Immediately I'll make 200, but I've paid 100 for borrows. But then I'll be in and out all day on the way down. And if it washes and spikes, then I'll be shorting the spike as well. But let's see this. Honestly, everything is saying that this is dead. Everything. I'm tempted to add, but I just don't have the conviction. I might short 300 at the market open if it looks weak at the market open. I'll probably short 300 at the start, just because I'm like quite sure that it's going to fail. It's got no life. I'd love it to spike. I'd love it to spike so I could get a good average, and then when it fails harder. But it looks like there's no fucking interest to prop this up at all. 3 million float and you want a short first day. Are you on drugs? I always like these comments. Yeah, it's actually a 2.5 million float. And yes, I am on drugs. Everyone remember as it is comments. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I shorted CODX, which was a 3 million float, and made $1,000 yesterday. And I'm up $4,000 off a $600 account. So I think my strategy is better than your strategy. And I'm going to just end that with saying, fuck you. Jack's up 5K. Well done, mate. A leverage loophole. Well done, mate. Don't take $1,000 losses anymore. Watch me take one today. Trade zero, bro. I just put a, like, yeah, it looks like it's coming down. Ugh. All right, guys, I'm getting rid of questions because wank as like fucking pisses off. So I'm not looking at questions at the market open. I'm just going to be trading and talking. So I am up a bit already. 7. I should be able to short the market open. Looks like it's failing just into the open. There's no volume. There's no interest. It's history of failing. Isn't very good. If it hits 283, then yeah, God, look at this. It's failing before the open. Or is it the open? No. Oh, it is the open. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh, shit. Just short. Did I get that? I think I added into me short there. Nah, it didn't work. Now I've missed it. Fuck. Doesn't matter. I tried to add just a little bit in there. I'm trying to get 285 for the fail. I tried to add in at 315 just to take a bit. I'm up 144. But I don't really want to see it fail this soon. Let's see what happens with the bounce. Three. Just added a little bit there just to get me position size up. It just looks so weak, and 200,000 is not a lot. It's not a lot. So I'm in $3,000 now. I'm up $100. I'm taking the 283 cover out because it didn't hit it. The cover was 283 and it ended up 297. It was ambitious. Let's just see what happens here. Take 200 at 265, 266. I'll cover the first 500 at 266. There might be a bounce, which is why I've kept 1,000 shares in case there is a bounce. But it's not trading much volume. It looks really weak. Like obviously 3 is a whole number, so it's going to be resistance. I can't even see a bounce here. Let's see. If we can get like the 322, I'll add a short in. Just basically on price action because it's like a bit of liquid, but it moves a bit when it does move. It's trying to bounce. Got 322. Hopefully I'll get filled, and then I'll go 344. I'm now flat on the stock again. Not up, not down. It's okay though. Oh shit! What did I do? But it's important not to like load in. Like I know I might miss the trade and stuff, but this could rip up, and I don't want to like load in and miss it. Looks like the bounce failed. Oh no, there you go. Oh, this looks a bit dodgy. I've got a short in at 358. Should fail though. Try to add a couple of shorts in there. That failed. What did I get? I'm up to 1,400 now. I think that should be it done. 1,400 shares. The next I'll have to add into a bounce. And if it starts breaking, like I'd say my new risk is probably around here. If it starts breaking the three, because I've added in so much, if it starts breaking the 330s, I'm gonna have to like think about getting out. But I'm up right now. I'm up. I added in, so my average is way lower. It's like 314. But the volume was what, 200,000. It should. I don't see this running like. I'll add a short in 320. Nah, it's done. Is it done? It's nearly done. No, it's fighting. I mean, is ideally I don't want to see this be the top of Sankina. It is the top of Sankina. That's a little bit. It all scares us a bit, but looks like it's about to be done. I'll add the rest of my size on the next level down, or I'll cut at 330. I'm up $50. Yeah, as the moment, if this gets to 326, I really want to be adding 326. Says I can't add anymore. What the fuck? I paid for. Very confused by how many shares I've bought. Says I don't have any more. I've got 200 more. Got one more short. I'm down $50 right now. But I think it's a bounce and it's going to fail. And I've lowered my average because I expect it's going to fail. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm confused by the shares though. I must have counted it wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Thought I had more than I did. Kind of want to see it fail now. I'm mostly in my position now. I'm in decent size, but I've like averaged down and I've changed my risk. Just because everything looks weak. I mean, if it breaks through the 325s and holds, I'll have to just get out. Maybe I'll attack it higher. Yeah, like it's kind of pushing. This may be the day I lose. Let's see. One more ads. But normally it does this and then it slams harder than anyone ever expects it to. Holding tight. A little bit scary because I'm in a bit more size, but overall, like looking at this chart in hindsight, I don't think it's not looking strong at all, really. 316s, 315s. I think if it does fail, it's a bit of a. It should be coming down to the 270, so I don't want to take anything off. Down $20. You want this to fail, and you want to see it start testing the threes now. Otherwise, it's a bit scary. Down $60. Down $30. Down $20. Down $8. Down $8. Yeah, it's moving around because I'm in more size than normal. Oops, sorry guys. Let's just check the stream, make sure you guys fucking hell. Yeah, there's the wash. I just hope all you guys can see, right? Let's just check. Let's just check the stream. Yeah, all you guys are watching, cool. I'm not looking. Oh, 74. I'm on a record high. If we get over 100, it's fucking tremendous. I'm gonna keep me full position, although I'm up nearly $100. I think this chart's got a long way to go down if it fails. Like it could go down all the way to the 250s. So I'm gonna try a different strategy of just trying to hold the shares a little bit longer. But there's still time to go. Needs to break the threes. I'm only up $60. And the average is 314. Jesus. I want to see the threes break now. Like if it starts making higher highs, it's not a good sign. Right now you've got like a wedge. I need the threes. Threes need to collapse now. 310, 39. The threes collapse. It's payday and it's all over. But right now it's like you've got this wedge up and you've got this wedge down. It's the same as COD, same as another stock I was done the other day. It needs to pick a direction on which way it's going. And I mean, I'm not in any trouble. I'm up on the position right now, just a bit. I'm up a little bit, but I know I could be up way, way, way more if the plan works. So I'd rather lose 200 and make 600 than back out now. There's nothing in. I'm quite content in the trade. Down 40. This squeezes through though. It's bad news. Like, could go either way, but it's more likely to go down than up. If it goes up, I'll lose 200. If it goes down, I'll make 600. That's the way I kind of think about it. But it could just be not my day. Do you know what I mean? But stocks don't go straight down either, so you just have to see. What's my active order? I've still got 326 as a final add. $14s. It doesn't know which way it's going to go yet. I'm pretty much flat on the trade. With the risk rewards, if it holds over and under 330, I'm out. Because my risk reward, I've had to lower it to get full size because it looks so weak. It's doesn't know where it's going to go. Ask's getting hit pretty hard. Doesn't know where it's going to go. Down $8, but I'm in full size though for like $6,000 or something. Not $6,000. I'm in like $4,000. But like, if you're in a stock where you're like, oh, it could go up, it could go down, and then you're like, well, what does it do in the past? All it does is go down. You're gonna think like, it's probably gonna go down. So the odds are vastly on my side. But trading's like roulette. You've got to be the house, and sometimes the house loses, right? I'm up $20. I'm down $4. It's the agonizing wait. 10,000 on 312. The agonizing wait. 73 breaking records on the live stream. I don't really want to lose when I'm having the highest live stream ever, but maybe I should. Maybe I should show how you cut the losses. Yeah, I use trade zero. We're waiting for a flush here, but it's not coming. And if it doesn't flush, it might squeeze. That's a scary thing. Uh-oh. I don't mind seeing it try. I don't mind seeing this like push up and try as long as it rejects straight after and flushes. Because a lot of the stocks will have one final push before the reject. Like the bid's super heavy, 320, 318, 316. Come on, let this be the flush. Nah, it's not the flush yet. It's topping though. It's topping quite a few times. 315, 314. Come on. I'm $20 down. Ugh, Jesus. Ask is quite heavy. That's a good sign. Nope, back up to 319. I'm not taking this off until I'm not taking this off until me resistance is broke. Quite heavy bids at 315, 314. I'm $15 down. This hopefully is the end. Ah, God. 314's back on the bid. That's the lowest we've seen in a while. 315 bid steps up. 1,000 on 315. I still feel pretty confident that this is going to fail, but like I say, the house can be always wrong sometimes. Can't have every day green. I've had 20 green days. This might be a red day. Just mentally preparing for it. I don't think it will be. I think I'll probably be green, but can't always be right all of the time. Um, 317. It's just mid-range. It looks like it's grinding to push, and if it does push, I'm gonna have to probably cut. But I don't. Yeah, here we go. Uh-oh. You don't want to see it push higher than like the 325s, or that's kind of like it's making higher highs. It's more the 325s are resistance, and it's gonna fail. I'm watching quite carefully. I might have to put an order into cover if it squeezes off. Let's see what happens. 330. Bit of a rejection there. Let's get all of me orders into cover. 1.6 to get out with. Preparing to get out. Let's see. Has it failed the resistance and I'll get out okay or not? I'm in full size now. Need to feel now, bro. Need to feel now, bro. Need to feel, bro. It does feel I've played it pretty perfectly. Need more than a 317 drop. Need more than that. Need more than a 317 drop, bro. I'm in profit now. I'm up $100. I'm up $300. I should take some off, but I'm being stupid. All right, let's take some covers. Now I want to. I really should take some off. Yeah, I'm up $200 after just being like 200 down. But yeah, I've got a feeling that this is the end. Let's see how it reacts. I definitely don't want to see it bounce back up. Jesus, this could be a mistake not covering. I was up $200, but I feel like I tried one last time and it should snap now. Let's see what's going to happen. It should fail. This should be the failure. 308s. The fuck's the volume so high up for? You want to see panic? I've got fucking lines that I'm writing. Hang on. I'm up 115. That's a very sharp rejection. I think it should be done. Obviously, you're going to get the bounce up the 297s. I'm just not sure if I should change my average or not. Let's see what happens. I was up 200. I should have took some off maybe, but that was such a fat slam. Oh, God. 9s, 10s, bids getting hit. We had one. This should be a second red candle. If it's not, it's a bit scary. Let's see. I'm up. I mean, I'm up $100. It's nothing to be scared about. I'm just fucking scared all the time trading. It's just how I trade. I'm just fucking terrified trading all the time. Get these off. It's also because I'm trading a bit more size than normal. It's a bit more scary. That looks like it's gonna wash. That candle, like, give it all back. If it doesn't pop up this candle now after that big slam, this doesn't pop, it's done. 310. Oh, not 3. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to see. It's trying, like, I might have to take some 12,000 on the bid. Oh no, that looked like a big sell. There's a big sell. That looked like a big sell went through. I didn't see it fully. It's not. It's good that it's not ripped up yet. I need one. This is the whole moment of the entire day here. This is the candle that makes the stock work or not. This 1 minute is everything. This 1 minute is the fucking entire destiny of my trade today and everyone else's trade and what the stock does. What does it do in this minute? 25,000 on the bid. Some cunt propping. I'm not reducing my size because I think someone could wipe it out or that bid could go. I'm not being sucked into level 2 games. 26,000 is not as much as you think. Someone's propping it, trying to get it to squeeze, but it's such a bad stock. It could get hammered. Let's see. It's not bouncing. If it doesn't bounce, everyone's bailing. 11s are going. 10s is only 18,000 now. 10s back on the bid. It's not bouncing. Oh, come on. But someone's flashing. Some cunt's flashing, trying to prop it up, man. It fucks us off. Still not really bouncing. The longer it doesn't bounce, if it doesn't bounce, the 10s will get destroyed. 10s back getting attacked. Whoever's doing that, dude, go fuck yourself. When that falls, you're gonna have a terrible price with a terrible average. 30,000 they're putting up now to try and prop it, but it'll go. It will go. Everyone will panic and sell. Then tens will get eaten up. Tens again. Tens. Look at this. 2,000 at 310s. Tens. Tens are down. Nines are through. Eights are through. Sevens are through. Fives are through. Fuck off. You fucking tosser trying to prop it up. Fucking wankers, man. Up 230. Just now, let's make sure it falls through the threes. We need to see a big panic now. So I'm going to start putting some covers in. I'll start 291, 281. These are 300 covers just to get some off so I can shorten into higher ones. 271. I don't want to see it reclaim the fucking tens. It needs to fall through the threes now. 262. I'll put more in. Be a 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should be an enemy whole position. 1,600, and I'm doing 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got 200 left. I'll leave it in for fun. So now we just want to see it break down. It's like a descending triangle. It's a weird descending triangle, but I don't think it's going to pop now after it's failed that 10 level and try to get propped up. That's the bottom. Like, you've got the bottoms around the 297s. If it reclaims, it's fucked up. It looks like it's going to be done. Like, because I could cover $200 here. I could take half off and short like a higher bounce. Like, I could cover 304 and I could short 320 and get an extra 5%, 4%. But I just think for me, it's like, it's fucking doomed for failure. Got 75. It's a fucking record on the live stream, guys. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Can everyone tell this guy's a fucking moron? What's telling us not to short the low float? Moron. Might get a bounce. Might get a small bounce, but I think ultimately it's gonna bounce off support before it fails. I used trade 0 free. Make 1,000 a day. Nah, dude. I made 1,000 yesterday. It was scary. I don't want to do it again. I'm happy to make 500 a day. It's a fucking weird one, this one. I was just scanning percentage gainers and float. Oh, no, it's reclaimed the tens. I don't like that at all. It's just a bounce, like. It's a tiny bounce. It's okay, but don't like it. Nah, I don't. It's not the only strategy. Well, I just short stocks that are up too much. Like, that is the strategy. I don't know how else to say it. Oh, it's coming up. And I might have to take some. I was up 200. I should have took some off to short back in. Let's see what happens here. Now I'm up 100 again. It's just I'm in big size because I'm in full size. But like, I believe you've got to have conviction in your decision, and I've got conviction that this stock is going to fail. It's just scary doing it on live stream, and it's scary not doing it on live stream. It's scary doing it at all. I just feel like it should fail any second. There's the tens again. I mean, if you look at the chart, it's just fucking nothing but down. Tens. I don't know what it is with 310. What is the fucking deal with this number? It's like, what do you want us to do? Like, take a third off just to feel better? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I've got to have conviction in me. Got to have conviction it's going lower and not settle for a worse price. My first cover is 291. Yeah, that's nice to see. 291. Let's see it come. 304s. I'm up 200. I'm up nearly. I was up like nearly 200, but it's so choppy. I'm on 3 minutes here because it's just weird the way it trades. I'm up nearly. I'm in so big size that it's flashing all over. Oh Jesus! It's a weird one. It's weird how it trades. The candles are weird. I'm up over $200 right now. But if it goes down to the 290s and I get you see this descending triangle, I'll draw it out for you. Pretty much that. Something like that. Move that up a bit. And then you look at that. Sorry, it's bad. It's nearly falling through. It's traded its and short, like other people are like, oh, it's traded its float, it's rotated its float. Are you not worried? I'm like, no, because if it's traded its float, that means all the 2 million people are in the 360s, the 2 million people are in the 340s, the 2 million people are in the 350s, and it's at 3, and it's keep on going lower. So everyone who's gone long this stock is underwater, and everyone thinks, oh, low float, but nah, but like it's brilliant because if it's a 2 million float and it's traded 2 million volume, everyone's in it at the 340s long. And if it's going down, everyone's fucked and gonna sell. Like that's the beauty of the low float that people don't see or understand. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hope I didn't pick the fucking dud. Let's see what CEI is doing. Oh my god. That is fucking beautiful. I can only hope I have the same success. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus Christ. That's a fucking dollar a share. I mean, SAEX, you might get the same thing. It's just taking a little bit longer. TNXP was the other one, wasn't it? TNXP is a funny one. Like I'd say this one's point of a fight, but it's a short. Like I'd be shorting this into the 190s. Once the 3 goes, the 3's nearly gone, but once it goes 302, 301, it's nearly gone. I should be up a decent amount. I've got 291 as a cover. 30, it's trying. 301's getting hit. 301's getting hit. 297, there you go. 3's broke. I'm up $240. It's reclaimed, but it should be done. Because that 297, it's bottomed 3 times, but I think ultimately it's going to fail. I can't see it bouncing now. It's too far down. But I'll feel comfortable once I get some off. So once I hit me first 291 fill, and I've got realized profits, then I'll feel good. 3's getting hit again. Because right now I'm up $200, but I could just be down. If it spikes back up, I could just be like back to even straight away. Not much. Yeah, like I'm like not taking it off. I'm trying to keep me full size for longer because I definitely think it's got a big wash in it. But it's quite scary because like patience can be your best friend, but also your worst enemy, if you know what I mean. I should like lock in $200. Nah, the way it's going, I think it's fucking down. See what it looks like on a 15. Yeah, I mean, you think it's up and down, but the way it looks on a 15, it's since the open, it's just down and down and down. I mean, since the news gapped up, it's just been down, down and down and down. It's behaving weirdly. I don't like seeing the fucking 309 on the ask. Jesus Christ. Last efforts to defend. Last efforts. 297. It's 1, 2, 3. It's defended. I think this time if it doesn't bounce and change trend, then it's done. It's trying to bounce. Which makes us want to take profits. $304 is getting hit. 303s are on the bid. You guys all watching? Yeah, I've got some of you guys. Sorry, I fucking hate it when I leave the comment on. 304s. We're just waiting to see if 3 breaks. Still in full size, not taking it off because I feel like it's going to snap. Now we're on the 304s. Covers at 291. Let's see the 303s. 304 ask is quite big. That's only a good sign. 2,000 on the ask. 303s, you just want to see it get hammered all of a sudden. Oh, I just saw 302 briefly. 303, it's getting hammered. You see all the prints are all just one price. 303s are gone. We're now trying to take out the 302s. 302s are getting hit. It's a bit boring. But I'm trying to make it fun. Oh, someone tried to bounce it. 305s went through. Oh, that's a cover. Thinking that someone's covering by support. 6,000 on 304. Jesus Christ, man. Back that 304 got took straight out. Jesus, it was 6,000 at 304. It went straight out. So it should drop now. 301. It's seconds away from cracking. Seconds. 302. It's seconds away from cracking. There you go. 305's 10,000 on 305. What is going on, man? Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck? It's crack already. The 5,000 on 3 trying to defend it, but I still think it'll go. It's too weak. There you go. 4,700 left on 3 to crack it. Fucking pays, man. Pays. Who's going long 301 when it's about to crack? God, I'm 2 hours on now. It cannot bounce. 3 again. How are you? What's going on? It'll be a massive crack if it cracks. It'll go down to the 290s like. 3 again. 301 again. It's got to go. Jesus Christ. Back to 3 again. 3 should get taken now. 301. I don't know who's trying to fucking bid. I don't know who's putting the 301 order in. They must be mental because they're about to lose 15 cents instantly if they're long. 299 we're through. Now people should start selling it. Should drop to 291, 298. There's support at 297, but it looks like it's going to go straight away. Yeah, everyone's hammering it. It's done. It's good. Once we get 296, that's below the support. So let's hope for a drop. Yeah, now everyone's out because it's dropped below the support. 292, that's what I was talking about, that big drop. I've missed it just. That's a shame. Because I had a cover for 291. I'm up $340. 292 is getting hammered. 291, that's some of his. That should be some realized, no? Yeah, I realized a bit. I'm up 368 now. Another good day for the Jeeves. Another good day for the Jeeves. Had to wait a while, but it's a good day. Did I get out that? Did I? Yeah, it's not much like. What's my next order? Oh no, I've still got a bit to go out. I didn't get fully. I will now. Oh my God, look at this. Up 400, up 435. Oh my God. Next sells 281. Oh, so close to getting it. Come on. Oh, so close to getting that 281. I'm up 500 nearly. And I'm at the point now where I'm going to probably start. Oh, it's fucking whippy. I'll let it go down a bit more before I short the bounce. I'm up 400 like. I want to see 281 come off. I want to see real panic now. Like you see how TNXP's drop. They're all dropping at the same time. What was the other one? CEI or something? Yeah, I'm sure it was CEI. CEI, like I want to see the same thing. Like look at that. Like that's what I want to see on SAEX, and I think we will see it as well. Just patience. I don't honestly want to see it reclaim support in the threes. I do not want to see the threes reclaimed anyway. Not for any reason. It's just it's a headache to see them reclaimed. Small bounce and another drop. I'm in 1300. I've got 300s to short if I choose. What was that low? That low was 283. I'm going to change my order to like that cover to like 286 just to make sure I get filled on the next wash so I can short into the next high. Confused. Hopefully I'll get it because I just want to get like $500 is enough for us today. Well, not really. I want more, but I just want to get more size off so I can short add into this bounce. But it might retake the threes, like, which is a shame. If it reclaims the threes, it's gonna go back to the VWAP, and I can't figure out how to get VWAP on my computer. But I'm not taking $300 profit when I've just waited all this time for it to fucking break the three. Just got to keep on being patient. It should give it all back. Like what you've got to think is it's a 2 million flow, and every single one who's long is underwater because all of the shares have rotated. So everyone is done. This is just going to go down and down all day now because the whole float are underwater who are long. So it's like I can't see how it's possible for it to pop back up unless you get some nutter trying to prop it. So this is shorts covering and maybe dip buys going long, but ultimately it should drop. Tempted to fucking short. Yeah, you go. Here's the next drop, I think. 294. Just let this drop. Come on. Yeah, come on. I'd like to get a bit off at 286 so I can add back in with some profits. What have I got? 70. I've got 86 and 71. So maybe I'll make this 71, 77, just to make sure I get. If it does wash out, I'll get covered, so I'm not going to be short. Up 292. Oh, come on. Who's fuck off? 295, 292. Hopefully a lower low now. Oh, I'm tired. Times it 7. Lower low would be good now. 292. I think I've got 86 as a cover. I could have been more bold, but I just want to get some off so I can short against the 3 level. If it does come up towards 3, I can short, and then maybe I can short 305, 310 just in case it does pop up over briefly. Probably won't though. I'm expecting a wash any second. Who, like, you've got to think who, yeah, he has the 290s being tested. Like, who wants to stay in this long with this draw? 290s are about to go. 10,000. Like, I don't know who's, there must be some big trader like Ducks covering. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I mean, if I make 500, 600, I'm up 370. I'm up 400 now. So if I make 500, 600, like that's enough. Like I'm not trying to go for 1,000 day. Happy to just take 600 and walk away. Looks like it's gonna wash. It's like the when I took 1,000 on that other stock, whatever it was, CODX or whatever, it was up 160%. So there's much more room on the way down. This is like only 28% up now. So like by the time it's like 15% up, if it drops another 10%, like I'm done. It's a bit of a weird bounce. One more decent leg down, and I'm happy, and I'll be out. I just can't be bothered. And I get more and more nervous when it's like it was in the 4s and now it's in the 3s. Like I get nervous if it bounce. And if I'm nervous, all the other shorts are going to be nervous. One more wash, $500 day. I'll take it. Go on the drink. Oh, the Oscar's getting hit there. They're trying to bounce it a little bit. Bouncing a little bit. It's a shame because I was up 500 and I didn't take it. But let's see. 16,000 at 96. Jesus. The next wash really is the payday one. Sad if it doesn't come. Howie. Don't like it being up that high. Let's get a wash. Bit nervous it'll push back through and I'll give some money back by trying to get more. See, I don't like the 296 getting tested because it might push through 3. Still think it'll go down. I just think the average is not good enough. 295s are gone. That's good. See the 4s go next. Yep, 4s are starting to go. It's just boring. It's just boring. Do you know what I mean? So like trading's all sexy and glamorous and fun, but it's just boring. I'll make probably $500 today, but even that's not fun after you've done it a few times. It's just boring. But $500, $500. I'm not complaining. 292s are getting tested. I think the live streams make you even more self-confident. I review my thoughts live, so I do it for me and I do it for you, so it's good. Yeah. Can't always pick the right one when there is so much plays. Yeah, I thought I didn't get the merger news on the other one, so I thought SAEX was better. This is good, but it's just taking a longer time. Looks very weak. Yeah, for sure I do it on 15. Try to short IB. No, it's not. You need trade 0. This looks like it's coming down. So choppy. Yeah, exactly. It's choppy. The candles are whippy, and I'm up 100 down. Like I'm up 300, 400, 500, and I'm back up to just up 300, and I'm like, it's fucking whippy. Great trade. Not yet, brother. Not yet. It's not realized yet. I'm holding on to get a bigger win kind of thing. I'm letting the winner run, as they say. Might backfire. Man, that was so good to watch. Really great to hear your thoughts on the trade. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate that, dude. Not out yet, though. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. I think I've got to cover at 86, though, and it's at 92, so that's going to lock in some profits. It looks up 370. Come on, let this be the wash. It's whippy. That's why I'm putting me ads on for the drops, because it's a bit whippy. quite a stacked 1800 at 293. If it's going to drop, now's the time though. 800 left at 293, then it's straight at 290. It's good. Nearly. 11,000 at 290, but I don't think it'll hold. You want to? Oh no, yeah, you want to see. They're trying to pop it back up. You want to see the 290s just go. 13,000 is quite a lot for 290. Oh no, they've all just gone. A lot just went anyway. That's got to scare some people. This should be it. What the? 291. It's fucking. I don't know if someone's shorting this or what, because someone's attacking it, but like the 10,000s keep on stacking up. Who, like, I just don't get it, me. Like, who on earth, like, if you're covering, you're not covering 290 because it's not a break point, but then you're not long in 290. It just doesn't make any sense. But then watch it push through and I'm wrong. We'll see. $8,000 at 293. That's a good sign. It's got to go any second. I don't like being in trades. Like, how long's this live stream been going? 2 hours. Like, I don't like trading for 2 hours. I like trading for like an hour. Uh-oh, this could be a little reversal. Break through the threes. It's a bit scary. Oh, broke through the threes. That's not good. See what happens here. Cancel these orders. It's whippy. If it just goes crazy, I've got a market order to get out. But let's just give it a second. Just give it a second. It's a bit whippy. Nah, I'm out. I'm out. Fucking sad day. Made $241, but I paid probably $100. I'm crediting, so I can't get back in. I don't want to get back in. It's disappointing. Very disappointing. Sad that it might be like a rejection, but I'm just not risking it. Like, it's sad that, very sad. I was up 500 at one point, but I thought I could get more. I took $240. I paid fucking not that much for the borrows. 25, 50, 70. Paid about 82. Paid about $82 for the borrows. Made 240, so that's 160. I'll pay 20, 50, 20 on commissions. I made $140 today, I would say. I'm curious to see if I mean, it's low float, high volume. It's rotated its float a few times. I still think it's going to go lower, to be honest. I can't see this going higher, but I'm not risking it. Yeah, it'll slam back down probably. Yeah, it's just, I had me risk. It broke through the risk. Yeah, it's probably coming back down. Let's see what happens here. Just curious. I'm not. I'm closing the broker down. No open orders, no active orders. $240, but I'll not get all of it. It'll put me account here. I was like 2.8 or something, so it'll put it towards 3. Yeah, I think that was the fake out there. Yeah, and it'll be some broker doing it. Sad day for the Jeeves. Sad day for the Jeeves. Ask's quite heavy. I could dive back in now, but it's just not my style. Do you know what I mean? It's just not my style. I've done it before and lost. I've done it before and won, but then I've done it before and lost. It's just not my style. Let's close the broke up. 303. If it goes through, I made a very good. I was gonna say fold. Made a very good decision if it goes through, but it's struggling. See what you guys are saying. Have you seen Anya's hot tub pick? Nah, where is it? I want to see it. Simon is Dux and Gritani in the stock. I don't know. Dude, like, that's pushing, man. No, I'd say 70% of the time with this stock and this pattern, 70% of the time it will go back down. But 30% of the time it'll go higher. So, and this might be one of the 30% because it's not pushing down yet. Oh God. I picked yeah, it looks like it's going higher. It'll be a bit of a squeeze if it does. I picked the wrong stock, sadly. I thought SAEX was the best short. It turned out CEI was and TNRXP. It's okay. You get it wrong. Like I can't predict the stock market. I can't guess the stock market. I can only play the patterns with good risk reward. Scott, take the money. I took it, dude. He's not. He's nah, dude. I'm manual. Oh no! Look at this shit. Oh no! Low flows. Floats rotated a few times. Oh shit! Look at this. I'm glad I'm not in it. I think I was out at 303. Let's see where it goes. We'll stay. Tired shorts are covering there. I don't know, dude. Like it's like the way 3 defended and the way it went down to 297, 296, and it just wouldn't break down. It just wouldn't break down. And then you had them big 10, 15,000 bidders at the 290s. Like someone doesn't want this to go down. And it didn't. So let's see what happens. I have no idea what's going on. That's why I'm out. But it looks like it's, I mean, I don't care. Like if as long as it goes to like 310, 312, then I would have it. Like for me, it's a good cover. I just don't want to cover the top. Do you know what I mean? Squeezing though. Once traders start finding this, 3/8. I would be very scared shortlist now. Not worth the risk. Nah, dude. Like if you like, I didn't take like obviously I made $140 today for an out. I've been on live stream 2 hours 20. I logged on and went live straight away. Made $140 for 2 hours work, $70 an hour. It's not a bad day. It is 240, but the borrows were expensive. Oh my God, look at this. Are you seeing this? Fucking hell. Let us just check with the broker that I'm out. I'm positive I'm out, but I'm just gonna check a second time just because if I'm in, I'm gonna cry. But I triple check, but I'm gonna quadruple check. It's like this is like a win for me. Do you know what I mean? Like when I say it hit 312, 313, like that's a victory for me because I made a really good cover and I took profits on a stock that didn't work. Oh my God. 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 Let us check the broker that I'm out. Oh my God. Fucking hell. This, I mean, I, I, I don't think, I don't think, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It still says I'm up $241. Some with this stock rising, someone's going to buy me locate, so hopefully I'll get about $20 off that. Active orders, non-open positions, none. All right, I'm good. I can show you guys my screen as well. So hang on. I do this every time just to prove like I'm legit. Oh my God, 317s. Jesus fucking it. Go on, get up, son. 318s. Get up, son. Fucking hell. That guy, whoever I was making fun of, I take it back. No, but I mean, I don't. You've got the short low floats to win, but like obviously, know you fucking. So that's how my day ended. Day realized 241, unrealized none, profit and loss 241. This is ripping up. Let us just show you me. I'll show you me stats for the month since I've got it. My account summary. That's too much to show you. Hang on. Year total. Use this as well. It's fucking ripping. Jesus Christ. And for me year total. So from January this year, bought 23,000. It's roll rubbish. Gross profit doesn't include commissions, so I've made 3,600 without commissions. Then I paid 176 commissions, which leaves us with a net profit of $3,405, starting with a $600 account. Made 10 out of 3,400, but there's some borrow fees on that. There's like $300 worth of borrow fees, which really puts us up like a $400 of borrow fees. So that puts us in like net $3,000. So I'm net $3,000 off my $600 account. And then now let's just focus on this because it's fun to watch. Could go either way. Could go either way. It's not a buy or a sell here. Bro, yeah. I know. Damn, I could not be happier with how today has gone. Like, obviously, I'd be happier if it fell more, but the fact that I cut it at 303, took $240, and it's now at 320. That's it's a very, very, very disciplined fold. What I particularly like is how my initial position was before the market opened. My initial position was in the 330s. I averaged in. I shorted more and more and more as the stock fell and fell and fell. That put me position down to about 310, and then obviously covering some or 312 full size. And then when it broke through 303, which was my newest risk, I said if it breaks back through 3, I'm out. It broke the risk. I was disciplined, and right now I'd be down. It would be a red day of $100 or something. It had someone's keeping it at the 3s for whatever reason. Like there's a hedge fund or there's manipulation keeping this at the 3s to ramp it up. Someone's manipulated this, and that's the thing. Like not every stock has to fail. It can easily be propped up and manipulated. And someone's fucking propped that up at 3 to squeeze shorts. Then it's a pattern where shorts get squeezed and squeezed and squeezed and go along like higher and higher and higher. Good risk management. Thank you. Thanks. Excellent life feed. Cheers, me fucking throat hurts from talking. But I think I'm gonna get a bottle of wine and a pizza and fucking chill out. My mate wants us to go and see a rock band, but I've got work tomorrow. I'm not feeling it. Look, there's can you see that there's 18,000 on the ask at 317. But just one other thing before I go. it's like I have zero emotions. Like I was up 500, and then I was only took 240 after being up 500. I have no emotions. Like I'm not bothered. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like you can't be bothered. You've got to trade like a robot. Like I don't care. I'm happy that I made a good fold or whatever the fuck you call it. Good cover. That's it. Like I'm not bothered that the stock didn't work out. It's okay. I'll go home, have a bottle of wine, have a pizza, and feel dead happy. Do you know what I mean? Tomorrow's another day, and it will work out. But you can't blow up your account shorting higher and higher and higher on these. And even if it had gone all the way back down and gone to the 290s, I would have said, oh well, another day could have done what it's done today. So we'll take a look at tomorrow. We'll take a look on Monday and see where it's at. But thank you so much, guys. Thanks for the stream. Hope you learn how to trade profitably even when the stock goes against you. And peace and love.